Portia Mystique still here with the Hidden Vine, and I am sitting next to two of the most incredible people that I have met in just the last year alone. You guys, before I introduce you, I just wanted to kind of let you know this. You guys really are the heartbeat of this city. And you all are going to understand why I say that in a second. I am sitting next to the incredible DJ Anthony Vincent and DJ Okzay, Isaiah Morrow. Thank you guys so much for being here. How y'all feeling?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you, Portia, for having me.
Amazing. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
You're welcome. I'm loving it. All right. So I want Anthony, you're going to do your introduction and then Isaiah will come to you. Go ahead and properly introduce yourself.
My name is DJ Anthony Vincent. I just moved to the area about 7-8 months ago, so I'm still really new to the Temecula Valley area. Came from Sacramento, did radio out there, did big events, worked with big artists. I could go on and on about the resume, but now I'm here and I want to bring what I learned out there to this city.
Hallelujah. And Isaiah, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Okzay. I am from the Southern California area, and I'm actually fairly new to DJing. I've been doing it for about 2 years now, and I'm just passionate about music, and I'm just ready to take on the next step in my DJ journey.
I love that. It's so funny how we definitely have two different definitions of new. Okay. Because you said I'm new to it. I'm thinking, oh man, like 6 months ago, 2 years. That's not.
Yeah, I'm 2 years in, but he's 20 years in, right?
2 years is pretty new for DJing.
Okay. Can we talk about age?
Talk about my age here.
Now I want to know. I said 20 years.
20 years into this.
Are we allowed to talk about age?
We can. It's fine.
Yes.
All right.
Fine.
Anthony, how old are you?
39. I just turned 39.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
I know.
Fresh.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Zay, how old are you?
I'm a fresh 27.
Hey!
Come on now. Go.
So you guys have done something truly amazing in the DJ space in Temecula called Vibe and Thrive. Anthony, tell me a little bit about Vibe and Thrive.
So Vibe and Thrive, in a nutshell, is a community event that brings small businesses together with a party. So it's not just a networking event. It's not just the vendor market. It's a party. It's DJing. It's a good time. It's the community. It's families. And it started because I needed a place to play, right? And we talked about this before. Shout out to DJ D. Kennedy. He took me out to a similar party out in LA. And me being brand new here, it was hard for me to get opportunities. And when I saw that party happening out there in LA, I was like, I could bring this to Temecula and it would be amazing for the city. And nobody's done it. And hopefully nobody will still do it. And I can just
that's
do it
what
forever.
I love about Anthony, because he's a pioneer, right?
Yeah.
Like he just moved out to Temecula a couple months ago, and like he's so forward looking and willing and able to create a space for older and a younger crowd and the city of Temecula, Murrieta, and Inland Empire area to get together and just have this event that's been done before. You're a true trailblazer, honestly, man. No, for real.
Appreciate that.
For real.
Appreciate
And
it
like
a lot.
I'm grateful for you to offering me opportunity to play, at Vibe and Thrive and looping me in there, and I appreciate that, man.
Well, how has it been for you, Isaiah? So you got brought into the idea or the concept of Vibe and Thrive.
Yeah.
Explain that conversation and kind of how it feels to be a part of it now.
Absolutely, yeah. So honestly, it was a quick conversation. It was honestly a text. I think somebody reached out to me. I forget who was it? Dr. Richie. Yeah, reached out to me. He said, "Hey, like, I know you've been DJing. Anthony's starting this thing called Vibe and Thrive. Are you interested?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm interested." So I got your number. Text you, "Hey, this is Okzay. What's going on? Let's connect." He said, "Yeah, we're doing this event called Vibe and Thrive at Intazza. You want to be part of it?" I'm like, "Absolutely." And I love the part of it so much because it challenged me as a DJ to really get inside the house music, right? I'm more of a hip hop and R&B type of DJ, right? But it challenged me to like experience Afro house and tech house and melodic house and exploring those different genres of music. I really found love for like that type of music there.
I've been pushing him. He's getting better.
Yeah.
Ever since I met him, he's been every week. He's getting a lot
every week.
better.
It's great.
Yeah.
Dope. Now, you mentioned that this is happening at Intazza. Why Intazza, and what is the experience like there specifically?
So why Intazza? Because they were the only ones to hit me back. So,
Yeah.
but it was actually the perfect space. So it worked
Yeah.
out, and I really wanted to be there in the first place when I hit them up. To me, they were the perfect space to have this event. But honestly, they were the only people that hit me back. I hit up a lot of different coffee shops in the area, even other businesses that I thought this would be cool to do. Um, they were the only ones that hit me back. And then a week later, we had a meeting, and then we were just like, let's go. Let's do it. We're going to do it in a month. And then that's when the first one happened that you came to. And then we just recently had the second one, and you were there, and you saw the growth from the first to the second one. So I think it was meant to be. I really feel like it was meant to be with them.
Yeah, and the space at Intazza is actually really perfect. Like it's very homey, it's very community based, it's large. They have roasters inside, and there's a great parking lot outside as well, and it's a really tucked away area, and so it's a great combination of, I think, for the venue as well as the Vibe and Thrive.
And that's the unique thing about Vibe and Thrive, right? Because the concept is that you don't just have a party at a typical venue, right? Because everybody's having parties at these actual venues. But what Vibe and Thrive is about is having these parties at local businesses. Like, explain that concept.
So the concept started as a way to bring people into businesses that are kind of struggling, or that people don't know about, or that just need foot traffic. So having a Vibe and Thrive party at your business, we're basically saying we're going to bring these people to you. We're going to do the marketing behind it and take advantage of that, right? And so people are going to be here. You're going to know about this business. That's how it first started. It was never meant to actually be a market. That just kind of evolved from the first one. And I was like, you know what? This actually makes it bigger. It makes it a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
So let's do that. And it gets more businesses involved so they could thrive too. With Vibe and Thrive.
Exactly. And like, honestly, like, I've never heard of Intazza before I started DJing there, to be honest with you. And it's like, and everybody that I brought to Intazza, like, oh, this is a really cool space. Like, I love this. I'm going to come back here. So like, to your point, it's really highlighting businesses in the area that weren't known,
Exactly.
So now we went from it being a simple event where people could come, listen to music, dance, have a good time, buy from the business. But now you mentioned there's a market now. So now we have vendors that have made this much bigger. What does that feel like for you?
It was really scary.
What?
I've never done a market before, nothing even close to this. And to deal with other businesses and vendors, along with dealing with Intazza and the sound and the DJ side of it and the social media side of it all at one time, it was really overwhelming. But having a great team, Isaiah, Kennedy, Dr. Richie helped out a lot too. It really made it easier for me to just kind of like sit back, calm my nerves, and just kind of let everything happen.
And we got great feedback from our vendors as well. We had a sheet there asking for feedback, and everybody there said, oh, this is 10 out of 10. Like, we really enjoy what you guys are doing. Keep on doing it. Like, when's the next one, So like, it's great to hear that, from the community that's there and serving.
And it's for them, right?
Exactly.
It's for the vendors. It's for Intazza. If you look on our Vibe and Thrive Instagram, it's not too much me. It's not too much Isaiah. It's not too much Kennedy. Like, it's balanced out really well, and it's about the community.
Absolutely.
About Vibe and Thrive.
Exactly.
So it's interesting. So it's DJs that are putting this together. And a lot of people be like, well, how is it that these DJs can handle the social media, handle the marketing, handle the logistics of the whole thing, right? But you guys actually tap into some other stuff. How is it that you've learned the things that you've been able to implement to make this grow?
Just to do it. I will say that, like,
really?
I'm not represented by Nike, right? But like, just trying it, right? And like, that's in life too. Like, sometimes, like, even like for me DJing, I had no idea how to DJ, but like, you know what? I had a passion to DJ. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy a controller. I'm gonna get some headphones, some speakers, and like, I'm just gonna try. And like, me trying took me to this point so far. And like, who knows where else it can take me, right?
Yeah.
So like, same with Anthony. I don't think he knew how to throw a day party at a coffee shop, right? But like he and have markers and vendors in New City, but like, he started it, and like, you kind of found your way, and like you're building, you're flying the plane while you're building the plane. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're growing while you're doing it.
And what's cool about Vibe and Thrive too is everybody involved wants to be involved, right? So they're bringing their best work to the table,
right?
And I appreciate that so much.
I love that, because I know the DJ scene is a little finicky for new DJs. Let's talk about that for a second. What is it like being a DJ in a city that doesn't fully embrace the nightlife and the whole DJ scene?
So for me, it was very new. I didn't know that existed. coming from Sacramento in Northern California in general, and like working out in the Bay, working in Sac, working in Reno, I never ran into issues of like, you can't DJ. Like, you just literally can't. Like, it's not going to happen, no matter if the venue wants it or not. I never had those roadblocks before. So it was very interesting to come here and see that and experience that. And then meet other DJs in the city that are talking about like, oh, we can't do this because of this. They don't have this permit. They don't have this. They can't do this. And the city's on them about this and this. I don't want to get too like political on this, but like to me, talking to business owners, talking to other DJs, it's kind of sad. Right? And it upsets me in a way where I want to do something about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's not bad to have a party. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it. And Vibe and Thrive is a really good example of that. Like, we're doing it. We could do Vibe and Thrive in a nightclub, right? We could do it at a day party setting. That's like, I don't know what. I don't want to just say random venues, but like a brunch party, right?
Yeah.
And it's still good for the community.
Exactly.
And for the people and for the businesses.
And my point too, I think the community wants it too. Like, this is an expanding area. It's one of the fastest growing places in California, maybe the nation, right? And like, Temecula was a smaller city, but now we have, between Murrieta, Temecula, and Menifee, there's like 300,000-400,000 people here, right? So there is a market for that, right? And I feel like, we're just trying to be trailblazers in this market with regards to this.
And like meeting everybody I meet here, it's new to me. So the first thing I always ask them is like, what do you do for fun around here? And every single person I ask this question to, they're like, we go to LA, we go to San Diego. And that is a lot of money that's being spent elsewhere and not here.
Right.
Exactly.
So how do we get that money to stay
and we can
here?
stimulate the economy here, and like, there's some businesses that aren't getting these traffic, right? And like we can bring keep the dollar in the IE in the Temecula area, in the Murrieta, Menifee area, and like strengthen these businesses and give more attention to those, opposed to going to LA and driving an hour or driving an hour and a half to wherever it is, Orange County, whatever it is,
Yeah.
So there is an opportunity here. It's more so just like, working with the mayor's office and different regulators and different parties to like have a cohesive decision on like how to move forward with having some music being played
Absolutely.
at a venue. Honestly, that's all it is, right?
It shouldn't be. Say that one more time.
It shouldn't be illegal to DJ anywhere.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So you guys, it's safe to say that Vibe and Thrive is more than just having a good time, having a party. It is about community building. It's setting the stage for other DJs who may want to be up and coming and kind of have their foot in the door before the city tells them otherwise, right? And just bringing local businesses together so that everybody can vibe and thrive together.
That is it.
Okay. So when is the next Vibe and Thrive event? How can people tap in?
The next Vibe and Thrive event is actually tomorrow in San Diego. So we are expanding to multiple cities now. We're going to be in San Diego tomorrow.
Okay.
We're going to be in Uptown Whittier next month. But the next one here at Intazza is May 17th.
May 17th. Okay. May 17th. What time?
We're actually extending it. So it was 3 hours. We're extending it for 4 hours. It's going to be 10 to 2.
Good job.
Yeah. I was going to say 10 to 1. I was like, no, that doesn't sound right. 10 to 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And what's the best way for people to connect with Vibe and Thrive and just kind of be a part of that community?
Instagram, Vibe and Thrive Party. That's where you connect with us. DM us. If you're a vendor and you want to be a part of it, hit me up. We'll make it happen.
Okay. And you're on Instagram as?
At DJ Anthony Vincent.
And?
Okzay_DJ.
Okay. Spell that.
OKZAY_DJ.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Sure.
I can't wait to tap in. The first Vibe and Thrive that I went to was wild. Like, it was
there's
so
videos,
good.
there's pictures.
It was a good time.
I was
see
in
you.
those first pictures.
You were there.
I was pioneering with y'all. Like, for real, I was.
Uh-huh.
Thank you guys so
Exactly.
much. Make sure you guys tap in with DJ Anthony Vincent, DJ Okzay on Instagram, and join the next Vibe and Thrive event, either in San Diego. The other one was
Uptown Whittier.
And then, of course, Murrieta at Intazza. Portia Mystique Steele with the Hidden Vine. And until next time.